Okay, I'm going to attempt to video this. This is site 27. Try to picture it with grass. That's the spot that our camp host was in last year, but he wasn't here very often. So, just wondering, I know it's hard to see in a picture. This building is 24 by 26, if that helps at all to give you an idea about the size of this site. And you do have the nice willow tree there, but okay. 28. $29. $30. There's going to be 2 cabins up in behind site 30 and 29, and then where you see, can you see that pile of wood over there? At site 15 I had a full-timer that was coming to stay in it, but their plans have changed, so that one is open. And then we have, I know this looks ugly, but we're going to clean it up. This site, there's actually a site here where these dumpsters are, and it's the largest site. It is by the road, but there is a fence that I'm planting hops on, so it will have like a privacy screen. So the advantage to this site, if there is one, would just be that it's the largest one that I have. But the disadvantage is it's by the road, but as you can see, this is not a busy road. And I thought at some point this ugly shed is coming down, but I thought I could put some trellises on it this year and grow some vines up it or something, so it's not so hideous. There's a little fenced yard behind this shed that, I don't know if that would be nice for your dog to use, or if you wanted to have a garden. Ideally site 27, but I think it might be small for you. Get a little closer up to these 2 sites here. Now, I don't have any idea where your windows and stuff are, which way you would look out. So these dumpsters are getting taken out of here. We're going to put the trash in another area of the park, but this was good last year because we were using this for our central stockpiling location, and we were letting people store their RVs here also. The dumpsters here. And this is the fence I was talking about that we planted hops on last year. I don't see them coming up, but maybe it's just a bit too close. Be too cold for them still, or else I'll have to replant them. This is the site that the old managers lived at. They had a mobile home here. There's 2 sewer drops here, and there's a lot of flowers actually because it was around a house. So there's a lot of crocuses and tulips, and probably not tulips, probably daffodils. I can't remember. Oh, iris that come up. And the little willow trees. And there's, as you can see, we were using this for our supplies. If you ended up here, we'd move them to somewhere where you couldn't see them or grow something on this fence. There's 2 sewer drops, water, and then there's just residents up here on this hill, so it's pretty quiet. It's there's a propane tank here that's supposedly usable. Bob had a garden in this fenced-in area last year. Bob was our gentleman that's not coming back this year. This site, I don't know, let me think, it's like 50 or 60 feet wide, probably 50. And then I don't know how long it is, maybe 100 or something. There used to be a patio here where the old manager's house was. And this is our fabulous storage shed. Willow tree right here with the extra parking. Bob ended up using it a lot last year because, like I said, I didn't really have anybody here except for when it was kind of overflow and storage. And this is the fenced area again, not too pretty, but it is a nice little fenced area if you want to have something private, garden, doggy, play yard. There's flowers planted all in this driveway marking area. So this site that says 15 is a nicer site. That could be an option. That would also be weird with your toy hauler porch. I think the site over here, if we get all this junk out of here, would be a lot better if you use, I'm imagining you turning your toy hauler trailer bed down and using it for, I think Shauna said you use it for a porch, or I'm not sure. Anyway, this is what we have. Try to. That's Becky, the neighbor up there. Like I said, there's one house up there, so Mike and Becky, he's a plumber and she's retired. This is that other site. This is site 27, my first choice, but I don't think it'll work. I just think it would be really crowded. So it's not that big a park. It doesn't matter that much. This one or this one would be the best, I think. Actually, there's another choice here. Let's see if I can. Let's see. You see the end of this mobile home where our pavilion is going? There's a wide site right there where the transformer box and the CT can is. That could be a good site too, but then you really have no privacy there at all. At least with the one on the end where those dumpsters are sitting, you could have your own little private area that nobody else could bother you in. But this one would be available, and it's extra wide. The meter for it is behind that green transformer. So anyway, this concludes my fabulous amateur videoing, and now I'm going to take pictures.